Ugh, Fina, you lazy bastard. Since the day you stepped into this house, everything has become worse than ever. Your presence is truly a curse for this family. You're just a useless person who knows nothing except eating and sleeping.
Why are you so harsh, Helen? What the hell did I do wrong?
Your presence itself is already a mistake. Look at what you've done to us. You spend all day lingering around the house, eating and sleeping. How ridiculous is that? You're jobless, and yet you keep demanding my son to buy you all sorts of expensive things? Such a waste.
I quit my job and stayed at home just because you and your son want it. And now you're blaming me as if I did it on purpose? What kind of logic is that? You say I need to stay home and learn how to take care of the household, remember?
My son insisted that you stay at home, so I followed his wishes. Do you think I favor you or something? You're the kind of woman who only knows how to leech off others. Ugh, just see how worthless you are. Drives me nuts. And don't try to act clever in front of me. It's disgusting.
Helen, you're strange. It's you who accepted me to marry your son. Why do you just keep scolding and insulting me? Moreover, it's not that I'm lazy. I'm pregnant, so he wants me to stay at home to ensure my health and relaxation.
Ha ha ha! Stop talking that nonsense. Do you think you're the only one who can get pregnant? I've been pregnant just like you, yet I still had to work hard to serve the whole family. You're treated like a queen, but instead of working, you complain and whine to your mother-in-law? Furthermore, it's unbelievable that you got pregnant with my son's baby before entering my family. Well, just tell me the truth. Is that really my son's child? Who knows if you schemed and deceived my son into making him take responsibility?
Helen, I can't believe it. You're being so unreasonable. You can despise me, but how could you speak about your own grandchild like that? Do you think your son is that foolish to accept and raise another man's child?
Shut up! Who knows how many other men you've been with before you met my son? Did you see a wealthy family and deliberately seduce him to step into this trap? Who knows if my blinded son accepted his fate because of his love for you or not? Did you try to seduce him and make him marry you against my objections? Oh, my poor son. What has he done to deserve this? Oh my goodness.
Helen, stop it. He chose me because he truly loved me and he wanted me to live with him under his roof. Moreover, besides you, no one in this family dislikes me that much. Why on earth do you always find ways to insult and torment me?
Oh, poor me. Are you saying I'm a wicked old woman? You're such a cunning rat. Are you pretending to be pitiful to gain the sympathy of my family? Deep down, you're plotting to seize the wealth of this house? Is it right? I know you too well.
Helen, stop making those baseless assumptions. I don't want to hear any accusations from you.
You despicable creature! How dare you defy me like this? You should know who is the true owner of this house. If it weren't for my son, I would have kicked you out a long time ago. Don't you think I'll let you off the hook just because you're pregnant? I'll tell my son that you're bullying this poor old woman. And then, let's see what my son will do to you.
Mother, please stop. Can't you see that it's you who makes this family in chaos? Everything was just peaceful until you stirred up trouble with your own hands. It's because of you that our entire family is in such a tense atmosphere. So instead of blaming everything on me, you'd better reflect on yourself.
You wretched, stupid rat. Didn't your parents teach you manners? You're just a poor and ignorant person who can't stop daydreaming of climbing higher. It's your disgusting family that makes me despise you. You're not only despicable, but also greedy and manipulative. This family is miserable to have a daughter-in-law like you.
Please don't insult my family anymore. You have no right to speak such derogatory words. I haven't taken a single penny from this family, so don't unjustly label me as greedy. What'll your son think if you treat your daughter-in-law this way? You won't want him to be upset, will you? You're about to become a grandmother, so please be careful with your behavior.
You're not allowed to criticize me, you cunning troublemaker. Don't involve my son to shield your wickedness. Well, is that your plan? Anyway, I'll have to wait until the child is born to conduct a blood test and find out if it's really my grandchild or not.
Helen, stop it right now. I will tell my husband about this. Just wait and see his reactions. You've gone too far.
What? Are you threatening me? Do you think I'm afraid of my own son? I'm the one who gave birth to him. Don't think you can steal him away from me and fill him with your malicious schemes.
Helen, you've lost your mind. I'm tired now. I don't want to say anything to you anymore. Hey, sis. I'm really sorry about what happened with Mom and Sister this morning. I know everything already. It's so difficult for you. But I still can't help you at all. I know, Amanda. I'm used to Mom scolding and insulting me like that. It's just that I'm sad when thinking that it's hard to live together harmoniously. Mom always hates me like that. Oh no, don't think that way, sis. Mom is always a kind-hearted and loving woman to our family. Without her, our family wouldn't be happy and joyful like it is now. Dad is always away on business trips, and Mom has taken care of you and our brother all by herself. Such a nice and heartwarming woman like Mom could never despise anyone. Maybe it's because you did something to upset her. No, it's not true, I swear. Your mom belittles me and doubts that the baby in my womb is a member of this family. Much worse than that, she even uses offensive and demeaning words, which makes me feel humiliated. It's just unacceptable. Maybe Mom is just not calm and is stressed, sis. I've noticed that her mood hasn't been good lately, which is probably why she gets angry at you. Sis, forgive her. How can we resent such trifles among family members? We need to be more generous to understand her because she has sacrificed so much for this family. Now it's time for us to take care of and love Mom again. Don't you think? I know that, but she really despises me. Whenever she sees me, she immediately becomes hostile and unpleasant. She'll never accept me. You should try to be more tactful to gain her recognition, sis. Then, Mom will stop picking on you because she's very tolerant. But how can I do that? Just try making some delicious dishes for Mom's upcoming birthday dinner. She loves grilled ribs the most. I'm sure you can win Mom over with the dishes you prepare with your own hands. Is it really like that? I don't think Mom will change her perception of me just after one dish. Besides, I've never even tried cooking the grilled ribs before. Oh no, don't worry. Mom only appears to be so demanding, but she is actually an avid food lover. You just need to prepare delicious food. Then, Mom will feel so touched by your sincerity. I've already prepared the ingredients and cooking recipes for you, sis. Well, I still feel a bit uneasy. What if Mom thinks I'm trying to please her and plotting something? Mom has a lot of resentment and won't stop scrutinizing every action of mine. Don't overthink it, sis. Just put your heart into cooking. Besides, you have me and everyone's support, right? I'll take the opportunity to speak well of you, and finally make Mom reconsider everything about you. She always loves and listens to me. I'll convince her. It'll be just fine. Oh, you're really kind, Amanda. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have such a kind and enthusiastic sister-in-law like you. Aw, you're welcome to it, sis. I always considered you as my own family, so of course I'll help you out. Yeah, I hope everything goes smoothly. Everything's gonna be okay, sis. I believe it.
You wretched creature. I never thought there would come a day when you dared to harm me so openly. Do you really want this old woman to die early so that you can comfortably take over this house? You are truly malicious.
What's going on, Mom? I don't understand what you're saying at all. Harm you what?
Are you still pretending? Don't you think that with your innocent face you can deceive me? You're wrong. You despicable rat.
Mom, calm down. Let's talk about it slowly. Don't just open your mouth and scold me, it's no use.
Are you implying that I'm making things up, huh? It was you who made me go to the hospital because of the allergy to the seasoning in your precious grilled ribs. How can you be so heartless to poison an old and weak person like me? You are truly cruel. Inhumane scum.
Helen, you're acting strange. I didn't do that terrible thing. Why would I have to harm my mother-in-law? It's absurd.
Still pretending to be innocent? Once I'm gone, you will take over this house. Then you will bring all the money from my house to your poor and miserable family in the countryside. Is that right? It's so easy to guess your schemes. Now your despicable face is finally revealed.
Helen, you're accusing me for something I didn't do. You have no evidence to blame me. I made the grilled ribs using Amanda's recipe just to celebrate your birthday. She said doing so would soften your heart and make you accept me. I can't believe that Amanda could treat me like that.
How dare you blame Amanda? Are you trying to deflect the blame for your own actions? Thina, you're truly despicable and lowly. Why are you dragging my innocent daughter into this? What has she done to displease you?
I'm not blaming anyone. Amanda prepared the ingredients and cooking recipe for me. She even said that you would love this dish and accept me. She's the one with malicious intentions towards you.
Impossible. You're just trying to separate me and my child, aren't you? Perhaps because you see little Amanda as an obstacle to your plan of seizing our wealth. So you want her to be thrown out so you can have it all, right? You truly are a venomous snake. I knew it right from the beginning.
Mom, stop speculating about everything. Instead of falsely accusing me, maybe you should ask your beloved daughter what she's up to. You don't know that behind her innocent and kind appearance, she's manipulating us.
You've gone mad, Thina. Amanda is my own flesh and blood. I gave birth to her and raised her until now. I understand her more than anyone. Don't you dare carry fire in one hand and water in the other. Everything is clear now. I no longer have any doubts about your deceitful nature. This whole family will see your true face, you crooked brat.
I'm not afraid. In this matter, I'm not at fault. I fell into Amanda's trap. It's just that you've always hated me, so in your eyes, everything bad is my fault.
Don't make any more excuses. I will make my foolish son see how two-faced a person you are. How shocked will he be when he realizes that his wife intentionally harmed his own mother? I will kick you out of this house and marry him a gentle, kind daughter-in-law who is deserving of my family. Such an inferior and impoverished people like you is not worth keeping in this house.
Fine. You can blindly believe Amanda's words, but the rest of the family won't. Don't make it a stupid excuse and humiliate me.
You're so clever. Don't be so proud of yourself. When you step out of this house, don't expect me to give you a single dime. Prepare yourself to return to your family's miserable little house. Such a scumbag.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I can't believe you can be so mean like this, Amanda. How could you heartlessly harm our blooded mother who loved you so much? What are you talking about? I don't understand anything. Stop pretending. You don't have to. Everything is crystal clear. You deliberately did this to harm me, didn't you? I really don't understand what I did wrong to you. Say it clearly. Why did you suddenly accuse me of harming Mom and call me evil? You're so two-faced. Just recently you were grateful and thanked me for helping you. Stop playing your games now! It was you who made Mom go to the hospital because of those grilled ribs. You intentionally gave me those ingredients and recipes to make me the scapegoat for you. I was so foolish to believe in our sisterly bond and fell into your trap. Stop talking that nonsense. I already helped you and now you're blaming me? What if you're the one who poisoned those ribs? You have no right to question me when everything was done by you. You're truly wicked, Amanda. What do you gain by harming her? Or are you trying to drive me out of here? You are the most malicious person. I was completely fooled by your fake, kind facade. Just stop, sis. You don't have the right to interrogate me. I don't have the time to scheme and harm you. Stop deluding yourself about your position in this house. By the way, I have something to ask you too. Are you trying to trap me again? This time, I won't fall for your tricks anymore, you deceitful person. Stay calm, dear sister-in-law. I have something important to ask you. Where did you hide that gold necklace that Mom bought for me? While I still have Mercy, you better tell me where you hid it. Are you crazy? How would I know where your belongings are? I haven't even seen what that necklace of yours looks like. And I know you're intentionally trying to frame and harm me. Come on now, let's be honest with each other. What did you do with my necklace? What did you take it for? Did you sell it to send money to your poor family in the countryside? Stop speaking nonsense, and don't drag my family into your absurd fabrications. Even if my family's poor, we're not the kind of people who steal and falsely accuse others like you wretch. Enough with the acting, Thena. Everyone in this house knows about your family's inferior background. Do you think I sold it and harmed you? Why would I do that? I don't want to divide this family's love and bond. Tell me honestly. Maybe I can save you this time. Stop talking rubbish. I didn't steal anything, so I have nothing to say to you. I'll let my husband know what kind of ill-mannered sister he has. Let's see what he'll think of you. Keep playing your little games, Thena. Let's see who my brother believes. You should know that Mom will testify for me. You're being too much, Amanda. Soon, the truth will come to light. Don't think you can hide forever under your mom's cover. Why are you being so talkative, huh? Soon enough, you'll have to leave this place. You schemed to harm Mom and caused her to go to the hospital, and now you're stealing my belongings. You even deceived my brother. You're a cunning and scheming woman. What are you talking about? Deceive him? What did I lie to him about? Don't act like you're surprised to hide the truth. The baby in your womb's not my brother's. I know all about your relationship with your ex-boyfriend. He's been in contact with you recently, asking about the pregnancy, right? I personally witnessed you meeting him in a small cafe by the river. You deliberately chose a secluded place to avoid being caught by us, didn't you? You're so heartless to deceive my entire family. Oh, my poor brother! What are you talking about? Did you intentionally spy on me? You set all of this up to frame me, didn't you? You're truly wicked, Amanda. After all, what do you want from me in this family? I want you and your stupid child to be kicked out of this place. Your presence always annoys and irritates me. So before I expose the truth about your true nature, you better leave. I've been generous enough to give you an opportunity. Do you think I'll believe anything you say after the trap you set for me? If I leave now, it's as if I'm accepting all the heinous crimes you've pinned on me. Well, just wait and see. I'll happily send you back to your miserable slum. Helen, you are so disgusting. I knew you hated me, but I didn't expect you to be so cruel and deceitful.
You crooked creature. How dare you disrespect me like that? Just recently you were longing to win my favor, and now you turn against me so quickly? I know you, you cunning old fox. There's no way you'll ever be kind-hearted.
Whoa, you curse me with your mouth, but your heart is no better. You truly are a wicked and deceitful person. I felt so foolish for trying to win your affection all this time.
Now you're revealing your true nature, aren't you? you inferior, uncivilized creature. You don't have any right to argue with me. You're just a stupid moron coming from a lowly place like a rat hole. I haven't even accounted for your stealing and betraying my son yet.
Are you about to frame me? Wow. You and Amanda make a perfect mother-daughter pair.
This old woman doesn't have time to frame you, you sneaky little thing. You're truly despicable for making my son bear another man's trouble on his back. And now you shamelessly meet that man right after entering this house to become his wife? You've made my whole family tolerate the offspring of your deceit. You crooked dog. You and that man planned together so that the child in your womb would inherit this family's wealth, didn't you? How could you be such a greedy and unscrupulous woman?
Oh, my kind-hearted mother-in-law. You're letting your imagination run wild. Could it be that you've watched too many movies and exaggerated the situation? It's truly delusional.
I will let both my husband and my son know everything, and we'll see if you have any excuses left. You've harmed me to the point of hospitalization, stole my daughter's stuff, and now you've deceived my whole family about the pregnancy. That's more than enough reason for me to kick you out. I won't let you rest even a single minute. I'll make your whole family feel ashamed and disgraced because of your unethical actions. Prepare to beg for my forgiveness.
Are you really sure I'm the one who should be begging? Don't celebrate too soon, Helen. I'm holding a shocking secret about you in my hands. Don't think you're the one who's winning. Your blade will turn around and stab you.
A secret? Ha ha ha! How could a leech like you possibly have any secrets about me? Do you think that becoming a daughter-in-law in this house, you'll become a real queen? You're just playing a joke, you cunning creature.
You're right. A parasite like me doesn't have the courage to become a queen. But I've discovered something interesting about your daughter. I've always wondered why Amanda doesn't resemble her father or my husband at all. Now I understand.
Why are you dragging my daughter into this? What are you implying?
Relax. Everything will become clear soon. You're making a fuss without even knowing anything yet. You make me so scared.
Speak up. What kind of deceitful trick are you planning against my family now? I won't leave this out.
All right. I won't make you become more anxious. I've discovered the truth about Amanda's parentage, dear mother-in-law. She's not actually my father-in-law's biological daughter. You had an affair while he was away on a business trip, didn't you? Well, I have to say that you're good at keeping secrets, Helen.
You treacherous woman! How dare you tarnish my reputation? Who gave you the right to make wild assumptions about me and Amanda? Do you have any conscience left? Do you want to destroy my family even further?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. I'm just a poor and inferior person. But you should have known that one day all your wicked deeds would be exposed. It's truly pitiful for the men in this house who've been toyed with by you like pawns.
Oh, come on. What do you have to prove that? Stop making those baseless accusations.
Of course I have evidence, Helen. Do you think I'm so foolish that I would expose you without any proof? You underestimate me too much.
Are you trying to shake me up? I'll tell you what. Don't think you can get away with the guilt you've brought into this family.
All right. I was planning to play around a bit more, but you're getting too worked up. I accidentally overheard your conversation with your ex-lover when the whole family was away. That day, I scheduled to have a prenatal checkup and meet a friend afterwards, but I changed my mind and came back home, and then I overheard everything about Amanda. Since then, I've quietly observed your actions and secretly placed a recording device in your purse while you were out meeting that man. You had an affair with him while my father-in-law was on a long business trip. And then, Amanda was born. Not only do you not regret it, but you also planned with him to claim half of my father-in-law's assets and run away together. You're truly greedy and wicked.
How could you possibly have that? No way. You couldn't. Are you just trying to threaten me or something? You're making it all up.
I still have the recorded conversation between the two of you. I've carefully saved multiple copies of it. I will let everyone know about this.
No, Athena. I beg you, please spare me. This is a secret I want to take to the grave. Please don't expose it. I'm sorry. The false accusations of you harming me was actually my fault. Please forgive me. If anyone finds out, I will lose everything. Please spare your husband as well. It will shock him. And don't let Amanda know about all of this. It will devastate her. I'm begging you.
Stop it, Helen. I don't see any remorse here. You're just trying to find a way to escape your guilt. You care about my husband, but you look down on his baby? And how about the injustice towards my father-in-law? How about that?
Please, Thena. I won't make things difficult for you anymore. I will peacefully be a proper mother-in-law. I will take care of you and our grandchild with kindness. Please forgive me this time. Please.
It's too late, Helen. Prepare yourself to beg for forgiveness from your family. Now, it's your daughter's turn.
No. Please, Thena. This truth will destroy her.
It's time to confess, Amanda. How long do you think you can hide in the darkness of your sins? What do you want, Thena? You've stolen from me and betrayed my brother, and yet you have the audacity to talk about confessing? Oh, my dear naive sister-in-law. I know you've already tried to pin the blame on me, you cunning little thing. You should beg for my forgiveness instead. Beg for forgiveness? Ugh, you make me nauseous. You're the one with the guilt, and yet you have the audacity to turn it around on me? My mother will know about your threats soon enough. I'll tell her to kick you out and bring shame upon you. Your mother is probably begging this family for forgiveness now. Don't think she holds any power in this house anymore. She's committed a heinous crime. You're not allowed to defame my mother. Otherwise, I'll let my father and brother know about all the despicable things you've done to our family. You're a father, huh? Huh. All this time you've been living in the house of a stranger. It's pitiful that you don't even know your true identity. What are you plotting, huh? What do you mean my father is a stranger? Oh, poor Amanda. Your mother's been hiding the fact that you're not your father's child. I feel sorry for you because you soon won't have this wealthy status anymore. You're talking nonsense. If I'm not my father's child, whose child am I then? Are you purposely trying to divide our family? Maybe you're jealous of my privileged status. Of course. I have the evidence, little Amanda. I even have the recording of your biological mother and father. I secretly placed a hidden microphone in her bag the day she arranged to meet him. They're planning to take half of this family's wealth and take you away from here. I also found out that he's just a poor man. And he's your mother's ex-lover from years ago. It can't be true. You're trying to divide me and my mother, aren't you? I can't be the daughter of a poor man. It's absurd. Are you seeking revenge against me? If you don't believe me, ask your mother. If you think I'm playing tricks, go get a paternity test done. Then, you'll have all the answers. I don't believe it. It's all just deceit. You're putting on a play to make me suffer like you despicable woman. I haven't even brought up the false accusation that you made against me for stealing. I observed and discovered that you gave it to your boyfriend Estelle for your own pleasure. You're so wicked that you even spent a large sum of money to hire my ex-boyfriend to threaten and disrupt my life. Both you and your mother are wicked witches. But I guess now you must be very disappointed in your biological father, huh? No, please tell me it's just a lie, right? My mother would never deceive my father. She just had a momentary confusion. Accept the truth, Amanda. You're soon not going to be a wealthy girl anymore. Beg me and my husband for forgiveness for the harm you've caused us. You wretched creature! You're a liar! I don't believe it, and I'll never accept this deceit. You're fabricating everything. Curse you! It's up to you, Amanda. I hope you reunite with your biological father soon. After everything was exposed, my mother-in-law lowered her head and confessed to all the sins she'd committed, leaving my father-in-law and husband shocked. Unable to bear the betrayal, my father-in-law decided to divorce her. My husband was angry with his mother for deceiving the family, so he temporarily refused to see her. As for Amanda, She was in a state of panic and emotional collapse after the shock, so she left home. Before leaving, she also left a letter apologizing to me for the terrible thing she had done. Not long after, I gave birth to a healthy baby, and my husband and I joyfully watched our child grow up. My father-in-law, after healing from the emotional wounds, remarried a woman of his age to accompany him. From then, our family began a new chapter of happiness and fulfillment together.